Hey YouTube, what's up? This is Steven and welcome back to another video. In this video, I want to discuss an idea that I have. One simple way that I believe that we can end colorism as a community. And this, it's simple, but I'm pretty sure it'll be controversial and it'll be difficult to implement. But I'm just going to put it out there and just see what you guys may think about it, right? Okay, so this is my solution. Um, I think that in order to end colorism, I think that everybody um, needs to date within their skin tone, right? So if you are dark skinned, you need to think to date someone who is also dark skinned, right? Someone within your skin tone. You know, they can be a little, a little lighter, a little darker, but, more or less within the skin tone, right? Same if you are, brown skin or peanut butter, right? Date someone within that skin tone. Same thing if you are light skin or biracial. Date someone who is light skinned if you are light skinned, or biracial if you are biracial. If you are white passing, date a person who is white passing, right? You see where I'm going with this? Like, I think it may sound a little bit strange at first, but think about it a little bit. I think if we date within our skin tones, then I think this would really decrease colorism to an extent. Within the community, of course, within the community, right? Of course, colorism outside of the community is a different story, but within the community, at least, this would help decrease colorism. Because people would be more inclined to uplift the people that they're with, right? Like, since the dark skinned dude isn't going to, stereotypically be chasing after the light skinned chick, he will be with the dark skinned woman, so they will be a group and they will be uplifting each other, right? Because they're both in this situation together, right? And they are expected to be in that situation together, right? Same for all the other skin tones too. They are expected to be in that relationship. You're not going to be like, oh well, we're all black and we can all date who we want. No, we'll just be like, okay, you date, and you date the folks who look like you. You date the folks who look like you, right? Um, and and for people who do not follow the rules and who want to break the rules, they will be shamed and they will be shunned from the community. We won't have anything to do with them, right? Because they are doing something that is against what we put together and thus is promoting colorism, which we would be against, right? So we would have to shame that, right? Because oftentimes part of the reason why people do something or don't do something is because of like other people's reaction to it, right? If everyone thought it was okay to walk around without clothes on, then we probably will be walking around without clothes on, right? So we as a community, we have to be strong in this. We have to let people know we're serious about this, and if you don't comply with this, you will be shamed, you will be shunned, you will be alienated from the community. You won't be able to be a part of this. You can't be in the community promoting and perpetuating colorism, right? And as well, when it comes to the media, you got to promote folks who look like you, right? When we have these TV shows, these music videos, these movies, etc., we need these couples to be shown in the media as well to promote that, right? We got the dark skinned dude with the dark skinned chick, the light skinned dude with the light skinned chick, the peanut butter chick with the peanut butter dude, etc. White passing folk with white passing folk, right? Etc. 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 Right? And we could start this today, right? We could start this today, if you want. Um, but I do think this would be a good way to, think about it. I think this would definitely get the ball rolling, at least in terms of ending colorism. I really think so. Um, I know people are gonna be looking at this video and like, what the hell is up? Like, what is wrong with that Negro? But I think it's just something to think about. Don't take this video to heart. While there is truth in what I'm saying, take it with a grain of salt. Um, don't take it to heart. It's not meant to be like, offending anybody or attacking anybody. It's just really just something that I just wanted to throw out there and kind of get folks' opinions on. Kind of like a simple way that we could end colorism, or at least get started on the path of ending colorism, right? But I know this. In theory, this seems like a great plan, but in actuality, I really don't see this plan working out. Um, we as a community, we just too mixed up when it comes to the skin tones. All right, we are, and it's not necessarily a bad thing, of course, but I just don't think that this plan would go over well with the community. I know some people in the community would be like, "What the?" They wouldn't be having it. I think we would probably end up dividing the community just based on that, right? Another plan that I have, but this is Plan X. This is Plan X. This is like when we just have tried everything in the book. We tried another book. Just we thugged it out as much as we could, right? Plan X would be each skin tone, your dark skin, your peanut butters, your brown skins, your light skins, your white passing folks, all break away and divide into separate racial groups. Separate groups, like separate racial groups. But I really wouldn't want that plan. Like if I had to choose between one plan or the other, I would choose my first plan. Because I think we're still like together. It's just like we're not made like together, but we still together. But the other plan is like we're separated. And I don't want to be separated. It's it might sound a little corny, but I don't want to be separated, right? I don't want to walk past a brown skin or a dark skinned person and feel like I'm walking past like a person of a different race, because when I see those people in my day to day, I'm like, okay, they're just they black folk, like those my people, and I'm sure it's like vice versa with them, when they may see a light skinned person and feel like hey, they light, but they my folk, I still I see some black in you, they seem like they black and brown, so come to the cookout, right? So yeah, I wouldn't want to see, want to wake up one day and view black people as like strangers, So yeah, that's Plan X. That's just the last effort, last ditch effort, right? But yeah, I guess I've said pretty much all I have to say for the time being. So thanks a lot for watching this video. Thanks for hearing me out. Feel free to comment. Feel free to subscribe. Thumbs up. Thanks a lot. And also, I just want to give a shout out and thanks to the people who have been subscribing, as well as the people who have been posting on my videos. I really appreciate the comments and the feedback and the subscriptions as well. You know, it's really appreciated. I really appreciate getting you guys' opinions on things. You know, sometimes a couple of people want to come too far or go too far with the opinion. Okay, I get it. You made your opinion. Okay, whatever. And then of course you got the trolls, right? Folks who just, for some reason, find the way to your video, even though they don't care about it, right? They'll find their way to your video to type "I don't care," you know, or "Who cares about this?" Obviously, you do if you took the time to search for this topic and comment on it. But bump the negative people to the positive, folks. Thanks a lot. Thank you very much, because it's really good to get feedback on these type of topics that it would be a little bit odd to discuss with people in my day-to-day life. I think, I don't know, sometimes it's kind of easier to discuss some things with people you don't know than versus people you do know. And yeah. So thanks a lot for watching. Adios and goodbye for now.